Nqweba Dam, the only source of water for Graaff Reinet. It again holds water. It is not much, but farmers like Zola Hanabe remain hopeful. The drought has cost him much already.
We lost about 11 in all, and thereafter, now that we've got the rains, things have changed drastically, but they are not yet up to the standard that we used to have them. They have been, we had beautiful cattle, but during drought we lost, and they went down, they became skinny. Come.
Joe Kruin is also counting his losses. His only cow gave birth to a calf 3 weeks ago, but she is too weak to stand, and the calf is hand-reared.
We haven't had any help from government to be meaningful. They've given us some drought aid, and basically the aid that they gave us was enough to feed our animals for 2 days. It's a case of too little, too late.
I think it's hard to see your animals suffer. It's hard to go out in the veld and you can't do anything for them. Financially, you have to cut a lot. You can't. People think that farmers can just carry on because they're rich people, but your funds get used up during this time.
The people of Graaff Reinet are also suffering. They haven't had water running through their taps for 8 months now. It's almost midday in umaZizakhe, and we've been waiting with this community since early this morning for water tankers to dispatch water in this area. As it stands, there's not a single drop of water in their taps, and these residents are angry.
Cyril Ramaphosa provides Graaff Reinet with water more than anything. When you're doing your stay tomorrow, please try and you also provide us with new meters who are running non-stop. We have water bills. It's been 8 months since we had last drop of water.
It's load shedding with water, load shedding with power. So we're suffering really. We children can't go to school because they are dirty. We can't washing because it's dirty. Please respond to us.
Mr. President, I want to deliver this message to you. There are old age people there, the free ground. They don't have water, they don't have toilets, they don't have houses. But we vote for you, we vote for the president, but the president makes empty promises.
Water tankers and boreholes are keeping a humanitarian disaster at bay. But the demand surpasses the supply.
The demand is so big that even the boreholes that we drilled is still not enough. We are trying our best to meet demands. We have a water tanker, and thanks to our hydrologist, Dr. Gideon Groenewald, who knows exactly where to drill, as he studied the mountains for 40 years, he measured the aquifers underneath, so he can come in at any time. But people still need, despite the help from Gift to the Givers, they still need help from government as well.
The local economy is taking a battering. Several establishments have closed shop.
It's been very devastating. We have two major industries. The one is agriculture, and the drought has a direct impact on them. And the second biggest industry is the tourist industry, accommodation, establishments and so on, that have also been impacted on because the water supply has been erratic in time, and at times businesses would not have had water. And that would have led to a decline in custom and revenue.
The drought-affected community is now pinning its hope on government, hoping to hear about further assistance in the State of the Nation address by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Jayed-Leigh Paulse, SABC News, Graaff Reinet in the Eastern Cape.
Very quickly back to Jayed-Leigh Paulse. She's given us a good update and a nice setup for our crossing to her now. She's in one of the hardest hit townships in the Eastern Cape around Graaff Reinet. Jade, let me hand this to you very quickly.
Yes, that's indeed correct, Leanne. I mean, we've been here for the past 2 days now. I'm coming to you from Mazizaki. We decided to take the broadcast to the people and find out from the community how bad it really is. We know that the Nqweba dam is sitting at 5.4%. We've seen all the videos trending on social media. But is this actually positive? I mean, the dam still has a long way to go before it fills up the buckets of many of these people. I'm going to rope in one of the farmers here, Dave Stern. He's a livestock farmer, and ask him, Dave, President Cyril Ramaphosa is going to deliver his SONA address tonight. What are your expectations? What would you like for him to have included in that address?
Yes, morning, Jade. Yeah, as I say, first thing, as we said, we'd like him to stop moving the chairs on the Titanic. In that saying, we'd like certainty. We'd like certainty with regards to the land issue, the expropriation without compensation. We'd like certainty regarding foot and mouth disease, what their plans are going forward regarding that. Because, you know, down here in the Eastern Cape, we don't seem to have that problem, but yet we coated under the same brush. That affects our exports regarding wool and so on. So we'd like certainty. That's probably the biggest thing that we're wanting from the government. We'd also like to see them putting into place emergency funding so that when we have disasters like this drought, there isn't a massive rigmarole to try to get funding to assist farmers and communities and so on. Because, you know, once that, you know, how could I put it, you know, things need to happen. You can't have, you know, 6, 8, 10 months once the horse is bolted, then they come with assistance. You know, then it means very little. One doesn't want to sound ungrateful. But, yeah, so those are the sort of things that we were hoping for, is basically certainty, because, you know, guys would like to expand and that sort of thing, but you can't do that if you don't have certainty.
And I think another issue I was just reading up last night, Leanne, is the fact of employment. I mean, we saw a press release by the Premier saying that unemployment is up again in the Eastern Cape, and it's all in the agriculture sector. So I imagine that many farmers are letting go of, the people working on the farms. Very quickly, I'm going to speak to a couple of community members here and ask them what are their expectations? What would they like President Cyril Ramaphosa to address? So very quickly, what are your expectations? What would you like Cyril Ramaphosa to address in that State of the Nation address? What are some of the grievances that you have in your community?
Yewe, singabahlali thina balapha eGraaff Reinet. Siyakhala urhulumente. Udala sakhalayo. And singabavoti. Sifuna amanzi. Kanti basibamdaka ngoku. Bunosiva siyanuka. Abantwana bethu abayi nasesikolweni ngenxa yamanzi. Iitholethi zomile zonakele. Zifuna ulungiswa ngenxa yamanzi. Amanzi awekho.
Thank you very much. Well, there, Leanne, same sentiments. Water is an issue. Job creation is an issue in this area. There's no jobs in Graaff Reinet, and I think a lot of people that are working on the farms, some of the farmers had to let go of them as well. But let's go back to you in studio and find out what's happening around the rest of the country and with regards to that address by Cyril Ramaphosa.
Jade, thanks very much for the update there. And I must say, wanting to visit and see that progress in Graaff Reinet in that area, I think I still am feeling very moved after that broadcast we did there. Anyway, I'm going to quickly